Going on?
That's what I was telling you. That's why I told you when you walked in here. Because you thought I was bullshitting you.
Our pregame show is brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. And 93.1 FM The Wave, also streaming live on youtube.com/Ripon channel. With Marty Ernser, I'm Lynn Krause. Our pregame show today, sponsored by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. Marty, tonight the Ripon Tigers overall 1-6, 0-2 in the conference, are taking on the Winneconne Wolves. Their overall record 2-6. They have 1 win and 2 losses in the conference. Sparse crowd here tonight, but it's a big conference game, and the Tigers, I think, need to establish themselves if they want to have any hope of having a winning season and moving forward with the program. They're going to have to take on this Winneconne team.
Exactly. We kind of talked about that off the air. If you go into the conference standings right now, and yes, it's early, but still, you look at the situation, and the 3 teams at the bottom are Winneconne, Ripon, and Plymouth. So if you're going to make yourself relevant to the conference, you got to beat Winneconne at home tonight. Winneconne coming off of a road loss on Tuesday, non-conference to the Wautoma Hornets, 57-55. So it was their game to win. Ripon also coming off of a win, non-conference, Amro Foxes 58-50. Both teams have a lot of similarities when you look at them in terms of, like that last game, 16 turnovers, 32 rebounds for Ripon versus Amro. And you look at Winneconne versus Wautoma, 21 turnovers, 36 rebounds. Leading scorers, you look at Carson Bauman for the Tigers. She averages 16. Grace Mitchell, just a freshman, averages 11. And and also 9 boards a game. Almost she averages a double-double as a 9th grader. Pretty impressive on their part for the Wolves. I'm looking, I'll tell you, I don't think we've seen the real Ripon team yet. So it needs to come out and show itself tonight. And that's what I'm hoping to see.
And Winneconne, you mentioned about Grace Mitchell, their best player, just a freshman. For the Tigers, we mentioned Carson Ballman leading the team in scoring at 16 a game. 2 others are having good seasons on the rebounding end, and that's Emma Resop and Bryn Carlson. Both about, one's at 8 a game and the other's a little over 5.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you, first of all, give it up for Emma Resop, just a 10th grader leading the Tigers in rebounding. And Bryn Carlson, she turns sideways, you can barely see her. Junior, and she's tiny, she's little, yet over 5 rebounds a game. So it tells you it's about attitude and fundamentals when it comes to rebounding. You get an attitude and you want to do it, you can do it.
All right, well, we're going to get to the tip-off of tonight's game. But first, we're going to take a couple of messages, and we will be back right after these messages.
For the safety of all in attendance, everyone please enjoy tonight's game. Now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we all ask that you please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Holman Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun. And welcome back to Ripon High School for tonight's conference basketball game between the Ripon Tigers and the Winneconne Wolves. Our pregame, again, sponsored by Brewer Heating and Cooling. They, of course, are your local Ream Pro partner. Starting lineups now coming out for the Winneconne Wolves. Number 2, Jada Kaiser. She is a 5'5 freshman. Also number 10, Taylor Rogers. She's a 5'7 senior. Number 13 is Isabella Schaefer, a 5'5 senior. Olivia Knobloch, a 5'7 senior. And as we've mentioned before, an up-and-comer, number 25, Grace Mitchell, 5'10", and a freshman. For the Tigers starters, Bryn Carlson, number 1. She is a junior. We also have, Ari Brooks, a senior, wearing number 3. Adela Nodolf, number 13, a junior. Ellie Ross, number 21, a senior. And the leading scorer for the Tigers is number 23, Carson Ballman. She is a senior. Marty, we discussed it just about every game, but depending on how the game starts, seems like is how the Ripon girls are going to end up doing.
Yeah, and it's about being strong with the ball. For those people that are tired of hearing me, I'm telling you, folks, I've been around the game long enough. If you're not strong with the ball, you're going to struggle in every facet of the game. So look for that early, minimize the turnovers, and I like Ripon's chances.
We thank Brewer Heating and Cooling, our pregame sponsor today, and look to them for all your home comfort needs. The tip goes to the Tigers. Adeline Nodolf across the timeline with it. She's going to hand the ball off. Bryn Carlson has it. Top at the key now. She's going to drive into that right corner. Brings it down with Ari Brooks, who went down the lane, but off of her hands, and Carson Ballman picked it back up. Nodolf now over to Ross, left side corner. Carson Ballman has it. Couple of dribbles to the free throw line, back to the right, Carlson, and it's that's Ross with it. Over to Nodolf, driving the lane, stops, bounce pass to Bryn Carlson, drives to the hoop, back to Nodolf for a 3, left side, off the rim, no good. Ari Brooks runs down the offensive board for the Tigers. Now to Ballman. Ballman, cross-court pass down here to Rost. Rost over to Carlson, underneath to Brooks, back out on top to Nodolf.
Nice inside-out game right now by Ripon.
I was just going to say, good ball movement for the Tigers. Now, Carson Ballman takes the shot. She missed, but the rebound went off of a Winneconne player, Taylor Rogers. So The Tigers will continue on the offensive end.
Rolled off her foot. Winneconne Wolves coming out man-to-man, strong, aggressive. They're in the grill of the Ripon girls. So far, Ripon girls handling that pressure.
So the inbound underneath the basket right side for the Tigers. Carlson to Ballman. Ballman tries to pass it, but goes off of the leg of a Winneconne player. And the Wolves pick up the loose ball. So their first offensive possession as they bring it down. Long pass to the right side. Grace Mitchell, she does a 3. It's no good, but Winneconne gets the rebound. Bringing it back out, Taylor Rogers again. She's going to drive to the basket now as Grace Mitchell after she gets the pass. And she drew a foul against Ripon.
Yeah, I don't like that foul either. That's that would be Ari Brooks. You know, she's taking a running scoop. Don't foul a jump shot because you're going to be sitting before you know it.
Yeah, Grace Mitchell will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2, and she makes the first one for the first point of this game on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
Yeah.
Grace Mitchell, again, just a freshman, 5 feet 10 inches tall, gets a second free throw. That's short. Ball comes hard out of there, but Ari Brooks is going to get the rebound after Bryn Carlson kind of tipped it to her. So Brooks, Carlson has it. Left side, Nodolf. Ballman, top of the key. Right side, making a move down is Ellie Ross. Going to bring it back out to Brooks, though. Brooks to Carlson. Carlson driving, now back to the basket. Crosses the lane. Pass to Nodolf. Shoots a 3, no good. Ari Brooks, offensive rebound. Picked up down there by Brooks. Brooks over to Bryn Carlson. And what do we have, Marty? I missed.
Double dribble on Carlson. But I like what they were doing. And I like the open shot so far that Nodolf is taking.
1-0 Winneconne on our American Family Insurance scoreboard early on here with 16:05 remaining in the first half. Glad to have you aboard listening on this December night before Christmas. Girls high school basketball. Making a move to the basket for Winneconne was Olivia Knobloch. She lays it up and in off the glass.
Yeah, she's thick and she's aggressive, and a nice left-hand finish by Knobloch.
Adeline Nodoff now with it for the Tigers. Ellie Ross has it. Almost lost the dribble, but picked it back up. Goes over to Ballman now. Nodoff between the circles. Couple of dribbles. Bryn Carlson, top of the key. Brooks wanted to set a screen, but the ball was now broken up and stolen by Winneconne down there by Schaefer, Isabella Schaefer. She tries a layup, but it's no good, and Ripon gets a rebound.
Yeah, and a nice job by Ripon to follow that on the missed layup to get the rebound.
Carson Ballman now on the wing left side, or actually in the corner. Ari Brooks are back to the basket, passes it off, and it was between two Ripon players, and it went out of bounds. So it's a turnover. Winneconne leads this game 3-0 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
Difference of the game so far, Winneconne defense.
Now the Wolves on the offensive end. Oh, Carson Ballman almost stole the ball. Goes into the right corner. Mitchell, Nodoff. Oh, Nodoff is going to be called for a blocking foul as she put her body in the way there of that player, who's this Olivia Knobloch that you mentioned. And
Adeline Nodoff plays that way.
Yeah.
We've seen it now. This is the second season. And she's very aggressive, and she took the shot, and the foul's on her. The foul's on her, the insult to injury, as the old expression goes. So they're going to be shooting 2 free throws here, 23 for them, Knobloch.
I was just going to say a significant size difference between this Olivia Knobloch and Adeline Nodoff.
Knobloch, like I said, she's a thick player, and she's very athletic, aggressive, and like I said, we saw her with that basket earlier, very nice left-hand finish off the window.
Knobloch makes the first free throw, and she gets the second one, and that's going to be short, I think. But nice rim move off the top of the front of the rim.
Nice soft shot.
Hit the backboard, down it goes. It's now 5-0 Wolves on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Olivia Knobloch has 4 of those 5. All right, Reese Brooks came into the game now for the Tigers. She gets the ball back from Carson Ballman. Bryn Carlson now between the circles, looking, bounce pass to Ballman. Going to make a drive to the basket. Shot is up, no good, but she was fouled.
Okay, here's what I like. I mean, you've been hearing me last year and earlier this season. That was Bauman on the high post at just above the free throw line, and I think that's what you need to do. Get her the ball, feed her, let her turn around and attack the basket.
Inbound from Bryn Carlson out to Reese Brooks here. And she's going to hand it off back to Carlson again. She's going to drive into the corner, stops, double teamed, and she's going to be fouled on the play on a reach.
Should be on 1-3 for Winneconne. Let's see if it's on Schaefer or not.
It looks like it is. Isabella Schaefer, her first team foul for Winneconne. Ripon has 2. Bryn Carlson will inbound the ball. And she finds Ballman wide open in the lane there. Shot is up, no good though. And the rebound out here to Schaefer of Winneconne. It was loose, picked up by Grace Mitchell, and she tries to pass to a teammate underneath the basket, but it was way over her head and out of bounds.
Yep, rising fastball.
It was.
So the aggressiveness of Winneconne is obvious to me. If you recall, the Winneconne game here last year was just crazy. Speaking of Isabella, it was Isabella Miller with the last-second pass and whatever happened there, and Ripon pulled it out at the end. 14-10
remaining in the first half. Winneconne 5, Ripon yet to score on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Now Bryn Carlson free throw line. It's going to be a 3.
Looks
Ellie
good.
Ross left side just off the back of the rim, but Reese Carlson make that. Reese Brooks runs down the rebound for the Tigers. Now it's to Ari Brooks across the court to Bryn Carlson. Left corner, going to drive to the basket, brings it back out. Reese Brooks for 3. Off the rim, no good. Grace Mitchell the rebound for the Wolves. Here she comes down the left side.
Good job, stop the ball, Reese Brooks.
And Taylor Rogers has it. Basket, Knobloch, who had her back to the basket. Mitchell, wing left side. There's a 3 by Winneconne off the front of the rim, no good. goes out of bounds, and it'll be Tigers basketball.
Ripon's half-court offense. They're setting ball screens, kind of come off of that screen, and then they're reversing the ball, finding skipping passes to the other side, trying to find the open jump shooter. They're not doing too much down low unless it's off of a missed first shot. Otherwise, they're settling for jump shots.
Adeline Nodoff back into the game for the Tigers, and also coming in is number 4, Emma Resop, who's a sophomore. Nodoff at the free throw line is going to be Reese Brooks. Going to drive, pass it back to Nodoff in the lane.
There you go.
Shot is up and off the backboard, no good. And they're fighting for it. Nodoff and a Winneconne player, and the Wolf player touched it last.
Yeah, nice job by Noldoff. She's outsized there. I was surprised it wasn't a whistle, quite frankly. See what Ripon does here on their inbound.
Bryn Carlson will do it on the left side underneath the basket, way out on top to Reese Brooks. She's going to give it to Ballman now at the top of the key. Ballman looking, stopped her dribble. Adeline Nodoff now left side into the corner. Carlson has it. She's going to dribble around and into the lane, off the glass, shot good.
That's basketball. That's a crossover dribble, split the defense, and then finish with a little baby jumper off the glass. Nice job by the junior, Carlson.
And that's Ripon's first points of the game. Winneconne the other way now. Knobloch turns around, shot off glass. Good by Olivia Knobloch.
Good defense by Emma Resop, who just got in the game, the sophomore for the Tigers. Just a better shot finish by Knobloch for the Wolves.
It was a good one. Now our American Family Insurance scoreboard has Winneconne 7, Ripon 2. Pass underneath the Ripon basket was stolen away by Isabella Schaefer of Winneconne. So it's the Wolves' ball on the offensive end. The ball goes out of bounds underneath the basket, but it was knocked away, I think, by Bryn Carlson. Good defense.
Yeah, Ripon on the other end on the theft. What it was, they did a bounce pass to the weak side lane line and a great anticipation by the Wolf player sliding down to intercept the feed for the open layup. Good job.
Winneconne inbounds underneath their basket left side. Goes way out on top to Isabella Schaefer.
Safety valve on top.
Pass over to the right side. Neela Gardner. Schaefer has it now again. Over here to Rogers. He's going to drive into the lane at the free throw line. Stops, jumps with that left hand, and put it in.
Pretty shot. Little 10-footer.
By Taylor Rogers, a senior, 5'7". Now Bryn Carlson quickly the other way. Put the ball down onto the corner and got it to Emma Resop, who laid it up and in.
Yeah, she leads in rebounds, but good to see the 10th grader for the Tigers get some points.
That was a nice assist there by Carson Ballman. Now Winneconne has it. It's Wolves 9, Tigers 4 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, and that just changed as a nice move by Winneconne to the basket by Neela Gardner. She put it in off the glass and was fouled.
Defensively, Ripon tried to go over the top on that entry pass, and if you don't get a piece of that ball, it's over, and that's what happened. So it's an end one as well, with that first foul being called on Carson Bauman.
Yep, and her first. That's the team's third. Now Gardner will do the free throw here, and it is up and it is off the rim. No good. Running it down, though, is Grace Mitchell.
You got to have that if you're Ripon.
And now it's a three by the right side by Winneconne's Addison Verkylen. She missed. Rebound out of there. Resop to Reese Brooks. Her pass underneath the basket. She was looking for Libby Gatsky. Was stolen away by Mitchell. And Winneconne back on the offensive end.
No, the angle wasn't there for that feed.
Here's a three off glass. No good by Isabella Schaefer. Running down the rebound, though, was Winneconne's Camille Brayman.
Yeah, they're quicker to the loose balls on the missed shots right now, Winneconne, than Ripon is.
Now Brayman has it. Back to the top of the key is Gardner. Wing, Schaefer, right side. Back of a dribble here to Gardner again. Just kind of couple dribbles and passing. Now Grace Mitchell has it on the wing right side. Top of the key going all the way over now to the left. And now it's on the wing left side, top of the circle. This is Verkylen for the Wolves, leading this game 11-4, 10:35 remaining here in the first half.
Good defense by Ripon, 3-ball missed.
And the rebound is out to Carson Ballman. She's going to take it herself, and she's going to go to the basket. Shot is up and no good, but she was fouled on the play. Good athletic move by Carson Ballman.
Yeah, it was a step through between the two defenders, and she'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. It's 11-4 on the American Family Insurance scoreboard. 10:25 remaining in the first half. Ripon trailing. Bauman short on that first one, Lynn.
Grace Mitchell, something to watch, Marty.
Yeah.
Her second personal foul, third team.
Yeah, that's huge for them. That's the battleship. That's the flagship for this ball club. She leads in scoring, leads in rebounding and is second in assists. So
Carson Ballman missed both free throws. Emma Resop was fighting for the rebound. It's a held ball, and the Wolves get the possession arrow.
this combination right now of Ripon players is not a bad combination. Having the leading rebounder for the Tigers and the leading scorer in Bauman and Resop with rebounding. The toughness of Noldoff, I like that. And the Reese Brooks, I think, brings a little more definitive defense to the team.
All right, Winneconne has it, and in the lane and passing it back out was the Wolves. A shot for a three in that corner, but the rebound picked up by Neela Gardner, and she lays it up and in.
Second opportunities are so important, and Winneconne's beating, once again, Ripon on missed shots.
They sure are. Now it's Adeline Noldoff who gets a pass down underneath, and that was to Libby Gatsky, and as she tried to make a move, she traveled.
Yeah, she realized it was tall in there and tried to bring it back down, and then got called for the walk. But I'll tell you, go up with it, maybe you get the whistle or kick it out.
9:45 remaining in the first half. Winneconne 13, Ripon 4 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Girls basketball here from the Tigers' Den here tonight. Making a move to the basket, laying it up with the left hand was Neela Gardner, no good, and the rebound out to the Tigers, and bringing it up, Ellie Rost for Ripon. Noldoff in the lane, Ari Brooks passes underneath the Resop. Her shot is up, it's blocked, but there she was fouled on the play.
That's what I'm talking about. You get down there, maybe you get the whistle. Granted, Resop is a tougher, taller opponent, but nice job. Good feed, by the way, on that high-low game.
The foul is on Jada Kaiser of Winneconne, her first, and that's the team's fourth. The free throw by Emma Resop is good. She has 3 points now, and the Tigers have 5 total.
Yeah, Ripon's got to make a move here. They cannot go down double digits.
And the second one is no good. Winneconne runs down the rebound. Here come the Wolves. Hustling to the basket there is Taylor Rogers, and she got tied up.
Noldoff,
yeah.
Great job going down that lane line on Winneconne, trying to put the pressure on with a speed dribble to attack the rim. Noldoff lays off of her person, doubles, gets the tie up. Great job.
And she will bring the ball up and gives it to Ross, who makes a move into the lane. Bounce pass to the right corner, run down by Resop. Now a pass to Noldoff underneath the basket, and it was just to her left, and she couldn't control it. Out of bounds.
I think Ripon's ideas are good when they are passing in the half-court offense. It's just the execution right now is lacking.
13-9 Wolves. Make that 13-5 Wolves on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Winneconne having the ball here. Verkeilen takes a three.
I like that.
And it's good. Addison Verkeilen.
And you're hunting your shot. You'll see, I think sometimes Ripon gives up open threes and then gets in trouble when they try to drive it.
And it's now 16-5. Now the ball is stolen away by Winneconne. Stolen back by the Tigers, Ellie Ross. And then she's fouled.
Frustration foul, getting your pocket picked. Good job by Ellie Rost, the senior.
That foul is on Neela Gardner. She is her first personal. It's the 5th team. Bryn Carlson back in the game now for the Tigers. Adeline Noldoff brings it up for Ripon. Ellie Rost on the wing. Ari Brooks in the lane. Now Carson Ballman back to Brooks.
Nice.
Underneath. Right side shot up. Good.
That's basketball. That's the best basketball play Ripon's had here this evening on the nice high load feed from Bauman to, I think that was Carlson.
Yep. No, it was Ari Brooks who made the basket. Yeah. Nice job by the Tigers there. Getting back within 9 now on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
So they got to shut it down defensively, one and done. You cannot be giving second and third opportunities on the rebounds.
So Winneconne to the wing into the right corner. Posting up out there was Bremen. Good defense by Carson Ballman, knocking the ball away. Ripon gets the turnover.
Nothing's there. Kick it out on top. Oh, they're going to feed the post on the double team. Look at that pass.
Yep, Ballman had the ball, got double teamed, tried to get it to Ari Brooks, but it was knocked away by a Winneconne player.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that entry pass on the lob to Bauman. That was nice. And then she felt she was doubled, Bauman did, so she tried to hit the weak side block on the bounce pass. Winneconne's so quick on the help defense.
Bryn Carlson will inbound the ball, brings it way out on top to Adeline Noldoff here. Top of the key, right side is going to be Rost with it. She goes to Ballman, but Ballman couldn't handle the pass, and then it's stolen away.
Don't get that.
So here we go. Winneconne shot left side. Good.
Boy, their transition offense.
Yeah.
Baseline jumper there. We saw the quick three before, and they are really scorching nets right now.
Jada Kaiser with the 2 points for the Wolves, her first of the game. And it's now Winneconne 18, Ripon 7 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Tigers on the offensive end, 7:10 remaining here in the first half. Adeline Nodolf has the ball, right side, goes to Rost, back to Bryn Carlson. Bounce passes it to Ari Brooks, who was in the lane. Back out to Adeline Nodolf. She drives the basket. Shot no good. Carson Ballman, offensive rebound. No good. Now there's a fight underneath between Ari Brooks and Taylor Rogers for the ball. And it's held with the arrow to Winneconne. So the Wolves will have it, leading by 11 here in the first half. 6:45 remaining.
This is important. Ripon has to have this at single digits at halftime. They cannot go down double digits.
Winneconne girl trapped is Schaefer, but she was able to get the ball away to another teammate. Driving the basket was Jada Kaiser, and she got the pass, laid it up. The ball went around the rim a couple of times, but fell.
Ellie Rost was defending her nicely.
Here's a three by Ellie Rost on the wing left side, no good. Hard rebound comes off to Winneconne. So they have the ball once again here with Schaefer. Open lane to the basket, but she's going to be fouled. Let's see who it's on.
It's going to go on Noldoff. Let's see it.
Looks like 13, Adeline Nodolf. That'll be her second personal and the fourth team foul. Shooting 2 free throws for Winneconne is going to be Isabella Schaefer. And she makes the first one. Winneconne has had 7 different scores in this first half, Marty.
That's nice.
There's at 8. One,
great
2,
balance.
3.
Great
So,
balance.
7 scores in that first half.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Second one is up, and it is good. That rim really gives you a nice bounce, doesn't it?
Well, backspin, too.
So it's now Winneconne 22, Ripon 7 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon's going to take a timeout, and so will we.
Yeah, it's a good timeout by Noldoff for Ripon.
We'll be back right after these messages.
Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lecture. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop. Keep moving with confidence on your long drive ahead. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
All right, we are back at the Tigers' Den. Ripon got the ball out of the timeout, and making a move to the basket was Bryn Carlson, and she gets a foul. She drew a foul.
I just was talking about her skill set. Bryn Carlson has a nice soft dribble and a crossover that gets her separation and quick, light feet. She's a natural guard. I said that last year as a sophomore. And she's being rewarded with free throws here because she attacks the rim under control with the dribble.
The foul was on Isabella Schaefer. Unfortunately, Bryn Carlson missed both free throws, so Winneconne will have the ball back here. And it's going to go to the right side with it is Gardner. Gardner with a couple of dribbles, stops, brings it to the top of the circle here for Verkylen. Wing right side is Jada Kaiser's had a couple of nice plays in the first half in the lane, but pushing it back out is Taylor Rogers, and Jada Kaiser just hits a 3 on the right wing.
You got to play tougher defense than that. You can't let them feel comfortable with their open threes. Nice pass.
From Bryn Carlson to Ari Brooks, who lays it up and in, and she drew the foul.
Bryn Carlson's a nice player. That's another example. Her dribble jump stop, penetration, draws, and then she kicked it to her good friend, senior Ari Brooks.
Ari Brooks makes the free throw. She has 5 points on the night. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard now, Winneconne 25, Ripon 7.
Wow, they just can't stop Winneconne. Another baseline jumper for an easy 2.
Yeah, Jada Kaiser once again got the ball into that right corner, took a little drive to the basket, little jumper up and in. 27-10 now, Wolves. Ari Brooks with a pass.
No.
And it was knocked away by Winneconne, but Brooks gets the ball back. Now it's in the right corner for a 3, and that is no good. And that was Reese Brooks with it. Winneconne got the rebound, and the ball became loose, and Ripon drew a foul going after it.
So they're going to call on that theft. It was too good of defense by Bauman, and then a foul on her. No,
it was Ellie Ross who got the foul.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I kind of
because
wondered,
I don't see her around that. She wasn't down there. I think they just blew that, the refs.
Winneconne will get the ball here, of course, and they're on the wing left side. Cross-court pass once again to Kaiser. She drives into the lane. Good defense, Bryn Carlson, but she's going to get called for a foul on a reach. I thought she had ball, but apparently not. You think she traveled too, huh? Yeah.
Sure.
Well, the foul does go on Bryn Carlson. That's her first personal 6-team foul. Next one will be bonus then for the Wolves. And Ripon's already in the bonus.
Ripon needs stops. You got 4.5 minutes till halftime. You got to stop them. Wow.
Well, the ball was into Winneconne's Neil Gardner, but there was a reach over top on Ripon, and that drew a foul.
Yeah, you can't have Bryn Carlson. That's her second.
It is. And Winneconne will get a free throw here. 1 + 1 if made. Shooting is going to be Neela Gardner. There's a bad whistle while the player had the ball, so we have to restart on that. 4:28 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, they made you got to challenge the entry passes. Ripon not doing a good job on the perimeter defense. So whether either shooting open threes or they're making the entry pass too easy for Winneconne down on the block. And in that case, it was too easy a pass. Bryn Carlson jumped over the back of the receiver and got called for the foul as that free throw is good by the Winneconne player.
That's Neela Gardner. She has 6 points off the bench tonight for Winneconne. Wolves opening up a big lead here now.
Yeah, they are.
19-point lead, leading 29-10 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Carson Ballman with the ball underneath the basket, but brings it way back out to Reese Brooks for a 3. No good. Rebound, Emma Reesop, and it's up and in.
She's having a nice game. Her and Bryn Carlson, the junior and the sophomore, are playing good ball right now for the Tigers.
And it was now ball gets tipped away by Carson Ballman, but Winneconne gets it back, and Ballman tipped away another one, but the Wolves ran the ball down. Now it's Jada Kaiser at the top of the circle going to the right side, then driving into the corners for Kylan. She stops, give and go. Shot is up and no good by Olivia Knobloch. Emma Reesop gets the rebound, and the Tigers head the offensive way with Carson Ballman.
Nice fundamental rebounding by the sophomore for the Tigers.
Here's Reesop to the free throw line, stops, goes Ballman on the wing right side. She's looking, top of the circle, Reese Brooks has it. Couple of dribbles into that right corner. She's going to take a shot. She does. No good. Rebounded by Taylor Rogers of the Wolves.
Good take. Winneconne pushes again.
And they do push the ball, but too far. They tried to pass it to Olivia Knobloch underneath the basket, but it goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover.
Camille Brauman comes in, the junior for Winneconne, number 20.
So Ripon will get the ball here, trailing 29-12 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard with 3:05 remaining here in the first half. Carson Ballman with it, takes a drive to the free throw line and hands it off now to Ross for a 3, no good. Rebound, Ari Brooks underneath the basket.
I wish he'd look up and get that and shoot, put it up.
To Reese Brooks, over to Carson Ballman on the wing. Her shot's no good, but Ari Brooks gets the rebound again for Ripon on the offensive end. So we have Gatsky with it, over now to Carson Ballman, Reese Brooks, and left side goes to Emma Reesop. She gets it out to Reese Brooks, who was trapped in no man's land underneath.
Yeah.
She tried a desperate pass to get out, but it was stolen away.
Yeah, you never should have passed it down there and tight on the baseline.
So Winneconne now on the offensive end, top of the circle here is Gardner. She takes a 3, going to miss everything and go out of bounds. And it'll be Ripon's ball, 2:20 remaining in the first half.
The story of this game is two things. Defensively, Winneconne, their man-to-man is really choking off Ripon. They're settling for shots they have yet to make a 3 ball. And then down on the other end, Winneconne does a nice job of just, they're just running a nice, easy offense.
Carson Ballman had the pass to the right corner, and then she tried to get it to Ellie Rost, who was driving the basket, but it was too far in front, goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover. American Family Insurance scoreboard, the Wolves 29, the Tigers 12. Coming into the game now, Libby Gatsky.
Well, I tell you, I'd leave Resop out there. I'd work her like a plow horse. What she's doing on the boards, Ripon needs.
Here comes the Wolves with it. It's going to be here Gardner, they're playing some catch. Now Kaiser with it. Back to the basket. Nice. Oh, tries to pass underneath to Olivia Knobloch, but stolen away by Ripon.
Ari Brooks with a nice step. She's playing some good ball in the last 6 minutes.
Libby Gatsky and Ari Brooks, who takes a shot up and no good, but she drew a foul.
Great feed bomb, Gatsky on the pass, and then Ari Brooks did a great job of moving without the ball. And that's what I'm talking about. Catch, you're down by the rim, go up with it right away. And that's what she did. And now she gets to shoot 2 free throws, stop the clock.
The foul was on Neela Gardner, her second personal. It's the 8th team. Ari Brooks makes the free throw, and she has 6 points on the evening.
She was second leading rebounder a year ago. Now she's second leading scorer. I'd like to see her get those rebounds back and kind of be a 8 to 10 point scorer and an 8 to 10 point rebounder.
And the next one is up and good as well for Ari Brooks with 7 points. American
Solid.
Family Insurance scoreboard, Wolves 29, Tigers 14. So here's Winneconne on the offensive end, and it's a pass to inside to Brayman. Brayman's going to bring it back out now to Rogers into the lane, and then across court to the right side for a 3 was Jada Kaiser. No good. And we've got fighting for the rebound was Ari Brooks and Caitlin Wegner for Winneconne. It's a tie-up, and Ripon gets the arrow.
Ari Brooks did the right thing. It's just the kid for Winneconne did a better thing in terms of tying her up because she kept the ball high when she got that rebound, Ari Brooks.
All right, so it's Reese Brooks with the ball for the Tigers now. Left side, dribbling around, top of the circle, going over to the right to Carson Ballman, but the pass was kind of at her feet, goes out of bounds.
It was a bounce pass, yeah. It was just miscommunication there on the bounce pass.
So it's Winneconne ball with 65 seconds remaining in the first half. Here we go, Wolves. Kaiser on the wing right side. Goes over here to Rogers. Top of the circle. Is going to back it off now. Try again. The pass here to Brayman.
Nice
inside.
Hand by Bauman.
Yep.
Almost a theft.
She knocked it away, and it was picked up by Winneconne's Kaiser. Circling all the way to the left side, and backing in was Brayman for now a pass out for a 3 to Jada Kaiser. No good. Rebound, Winneconne underneath. Shot is up, no good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, Ripon struggling there on they should be boxing out defensively, and they're just they're just quicker and stronger on those. I'd like to see second chance points on offensive rebounds by Winneconne, because that's a stat that's probably going to stand out here at halftime.
Ari Brooks gets the foul. It's her second, team's 8th. 2 free throws for Olivia Knobloch, and she makes the first one.
Yeah, she's got a left-handed, nice, high-arcing soft shot on soft rims. I didn't expect to see this in this game tonight. Expected to see a more competitive contest.
And Olivia Knobloch hits both free throws, and she has 8 points on the evening here in the first half. It's now 31-14 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here was a give and go, but the ball is loose on the lane, and it's going to be a tie-up with the arrow to Winneconne.
What happened? The guard for Ripon hit Resop, who's back in the game, down on the block on the give and go. But when the guard gave it, when she came across the lane, she was looking to set a screen and not receive the ball. Once again, miscommunication, it would appear.
So Winneconne with 18 seconds remaining in the half. Looks like they're going for the last shot here. I guess they might just as well. It's going to be Taylor Rogers dribbling away at it. And now she calls timeout.
Full timeout.
And the Wolves take a timeout, so will we, right after these messages.
Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra. Hometown Radio, the home of the Wave and the Bug, is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN 93.1 FM and AM 1600 and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Holman Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun.
Winneconne's aggressive, they're physical, and
All right, we're back at the high school gymnasium in Ripon. 10.5 seconds remaining in the half. Winneconne ball here, and they called the timeout to get a play. The ball into the lane. Shot is up, no good by Rogers. Ripon gets the rebound with 2 seconds. Carson Ballman, a half-court shot off the glass, no good. I take that back. That was Reitz Brooks, so the half-court shot off glass, no good, and the first half is over.
And that was Reesoff with another board for the Tigers. He's doing a much better job for Ripon on the one-and-done approach, but right now they've dug themselves a hole.
Our American Family Insurance halftime score has the Winneconne Wolves 31 and the Ripon Tigers 14. Our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders. They're known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders. They are a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Before we take a break here at half, let's run down a little bit of the scoring for the Tigers. First off, Bryn Carlson has 2 points. It's Ari Brooks leading the way. She has 7. Emma Reesop has 5. Noted that Carson Ballman, their leading scorer, Marty, shut out in the first half.
Yeah, a couple jump shots, a couple of threes, but she's been drawing a lot of defensive attention, and she's more than happy to drop it off to an open teammate. And so she's done that. She's got a few assists, and in fact, she's second on the team with assists. So, if she's doing the right thing. Don't force a bad shot. Find an open teammate. That's what I see.
For Winneconne, their scoring looks like this. 9 points for Jada Kaiser. Taylor Rogers has 2. Neela Gardner with 6. Isabella Schaefer has 2. Addison Verkylen has 3. Olivia Knobloch has 8 points. And Grace Mitchell, their leading scorer, Marty, has only 1, but she had foul trouble in that first half.
Yeah, she sat early with the deuce issues on fouls, like you said. So Knobloch, and like you said, they had at least 7 people scoring for them. And Knobloch, Olivia, is a sound scorer. She averages over 8 a game for Winneconne. And she also averages 5 rebounds, too. They just missed Grace Mitchell on the boards as well.
All right, again, our halftime show sponsored by MPB Builders. They are known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. We'll be back with more of our halftime right after these messages.
Webster's Marketplace features an in-store smokehouse with tasty, made-fresh, right-here brats, summer sausage, snack sticks, and more. Bill and the Webster's Smokehouse team can smoke your venison, fish, or fowl. Webster's Marketplace featuring Webster's Smokehouse, Highway 23 West in Ripon. The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course the signature donuts. Meats hand-cut daily to Webster's Deli Broasted Chicken. Delicious dips and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. you can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to each and every student. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and strive for excellence. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. Walsworth Printing in Ripon believes a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Floral Expressions is a full-service floral shop conveniently located inside of Webster's Marketplace. From centerpieces to balloon bouquets, full wedding flowers to custom and sentimental remembrance arrangements, Floral Expressions is here to help. Inside of Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Our pregame show is brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Excellence meets innovation at Ripon Area School District through a commitment to continuous quality improvement. Ripon was awarded over $1,400,000 in grants to expand support for students and their families through interventionist supports, school-based mental health, and after-school programming. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
All right, we are back at the Tigers Den, and it's halftime. Our halftime show, once again, brought to you by MPB Builders. They are a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Marty, our score, our American Family Insurance scoreboard is Winneconne 31, Ripon 14. You've got some information to pass along here to our listeners tonight.
Yes, Highway 41. Yeah, let's talk about a few things here. What else is on tap around the conference tonight? Waupun is at Berlin. Kettle Moraine Lutheran, who is averaging 74 points a game, is at Kewaskum, who's averaging under 50, but both those teams are 3-0 in conference. Plymouth is off tonight, but they will entertain Sheboygan Falls on Saturday. That term entertain, I never quite understood why they say that, but I use it where it's appropriate. To me, entertain a team is like, what, you're going to serve tea and crumpets? So I don't quite get that. Or they're going to do juggling. So Plymouth is off tonight because we're a 17 conference, so we always have someone that's not playing. Let's talk about conference standings, by the way. Kewaskum, I just mentioned, is 3-0. They're 5-3 overall. Waupun is also 3-0. They're 6-1 overall. Berlin, who beat Ripon the other night this week, girls, they're 1-1 in conference, 6-2 overall, and a solid team. I like that Jane Hoffman player for the Indians. Kettle Moraine Lutheran is 1-1 also in conference, 6-1 overall. And then the three teams that are bringing up the rear in the 17 conference of the East Central Conference, Winneconne at 1-2, 2-6 overall. Kind of hard to believe when you see them playing the first half here tonight in the Tiger Den. Ripon 0-2, just one win on the year. And Plymouth 0-3, playing 500 ball though, 4-4 overall, 0-3 in conference. Let's talk about what's coming around the bend. Tonight we're going to be back here in the saddle again in the Tiger Den when the Winneconne boys come to town to take on the Ripon Tigers. Coach Mihai Chanel Harrison in his first year. So we'll be back right at it tomorrow night, Friday evening. Saturday we're going to be over across town. I got a double header we'll be carrying to you. Ripon College, it'll open up with the women playing UW Platteville, I believe at 1 o'clock. The men playing non-conference, the Muskies of Lakeland University at 3. Then on Monday, we're back in the Tiger Den.
We are
again,
back here
Lynn.
Monday night, yes.
Yeah, we got a double header with the Tigers. There'll be a lot of Tigers in here Monday. Tigers of Chilton, they're going to come in at 6 o'clock, play the first game, so we're doing back-to-back doubleheader. Haven't done that in high school in a while. And then the Chilton ladies are going to come in at 7:30. They'll follow right off the back of the boys team. I believe the boys team, I want to say, is 3-5 on the year. And the Chilton women, I'm not quite sure. So we got lots of basketball coming at you. What has Winneconne got going? Well, Winneconne is going to be playing Monday. They're going to be entertaining the Cougars of Campbellsport at 7 o'clock coming into the Winneconne gym. And then on Tuesday the 19th, Lourdes Academy comes into Winneconne for a 5:45 start. That's kind of interesting. Those fighting Catholics from Lourdes Academy will be at Winneconne Tuesday the 19th. And then we're going to be back at it again on Thursday the 21st before Christmas. I'm sorry, Ripon's at Waupun on the 21st. We will not do that. We got action here.
We do indeed, and thanks to MPB Builders for our halftime show. They're known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. Ripon got the ball to start the second half. They passed it around a little bit, but eventually tossed it out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Ripon's going to press here to start the second half.
Yeah, you got to try something new. Not a bad thought by Coach Noldoff, trying to make something happen. Maybe you can create offense off of defense.
And it's 31-14, Winneconne in the lead here on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. And
Pretty.
They increase the lead by Olivia Knobloch, who just hits a shot in the lane.
She's a space eater with a nice left hand, soft shooting hand.
All right, so Ripon has the offense now on the possession. Into the lane, Ari Brooks, she's going to make a move with the left hand. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Adeline Nodolf was underneath there. The ball's loose. It's being tied up now by Nodolf and a Winneconne player. It's a held ball. The arrow does go to Winneconne.
They were down on the floor fighting for that rock.
That they were. So Winneconne will get the ball. And it's stolen away nicely by Ellie Ross for Ripon on a pass. That press working that time to Brent Carlson. She drives the basket, gets her own rebound after a miss, and this time puts it up and in.
Brent is so quick off the floor, both with the shot and with the offensive rebound.
So Winneconne again with stolen away by the Tigers. The press is working, 2 steals in a row. Carson Ballman, Brent Carlson underneath, and it's 2 more. And this is going to draw a timeout.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, hey, maybe we got something here. We'll try that some more. Hey, we were talking earlier about Bauman being shut out in the first half, being the leading scorer. Well, what did she just do? Great feed down low to Carlson and a selfless play. And just like that, it's 33-18 on the American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon on a run of their own, and it's all because of their full-court man-to-man press. And they're creating nervousness and a quick passing by Winneconne to the wrong people. So let's see if the coach here for Winneconne can get her players to calm down, and let's see if that Ripon pressure in the backcourt continues to work.
Well, Ripon's going to continue with the press here. Looks like a 1-2-2 press.
It is, but they got it all up in the backcourt, which is a little different look.
All right, so Winneconne is going to break it this time, it looks like. Pass across the timeline to Mitchell. But, hey, Grace Mitchell's pass was stolen away by Ari Brooks.
And that'll be a foul on Grace Mitchell, who just picked up her third.
Yes, she did. Her third personal.
If they called it on the right person, let's see.
Yes, they did. Her third personal, first team. Ripon gets the ball back once again.
Huge foul.
Carson Ballman now to Nodolf, but it was knocked away by a Winneconne player, and the Wolves go back on offense.
Got to get some stops if you're Ripon, if you want to try to get back into this contest.
It's Kaiser, left side Mitchell. Into that corner is going to be Taylor Rogers, left side. She's going to dribble it all the way back out on top here to Schaefer. And Schaefer goes right, then goes left, gets it back to Kaiser. Kaiser dribbling to the free throw line, goes to the right side, but passes it out of bounds.
There was contact on that pass, no whistle, so therefore there was no foul. Good break again, a turnover by the Wolves. Ripon needs to make, it's one thing to get the turnover, and now you got to finish the deal.
All right, so the Tigers with it. Carson Ballman's going to make a move to the basket. Shot off the glass is no good, but it's picked up out there by Ari Brooks. Her shot is up, and it is good. No, that's Brent Carlson.
Yeah.
She got the offensive rebound and put the shot up, and it's good. She has 8 points here.
Dave, they're down by 13. They were down by, I think, 17 or 18 before.
Here comes Winneconne. And into the lane, and a pass underneath the now block. Shot is up, no good, but she's going to get a foul.
Good foul. She's going to have to earn both. You just don't want to see the N1.
She has 4 free throws already in the night. That's Olivia Knobloch, the senior. The foul, Marty, was on Ari Brooks. This is her third, and it's the team's first.
Yeah, and Ari really was playing pretty decent in that first half. There wasn't a lot going for Ripon. But I thought she was one of the players that stands out when you Ari on both ends, rebounding and shooting. I like the way Bauman is not scoring tonight, so she's more than happy to get the assist.
Knobloch misses both free throws, but Winneconne gets the rebound. They're going to bring it back out. Driving was Schaefer to the basket, and she's going to be fouled. That's Ari Brooks. It's going to be her fourth. Wow.
I don't know. I tell you turn with a ball below. Right in front of the official, so he saw it. But you're going to pick up your dribble and hold it below your waist. I'm not going to give the benefit of the doubt to the person with the ball. So Resop gets in.
Yep, Emma Resop will come into the game for the Tigers now. The inbound goes to Knobloch in the lane. Turnaround left shot. A shot with that left hand is up and good.
Ripon has to understand who's ever guarding her, play her to her left. I've never seen her go to her right yet. Play her to her left. She's very good at it.
Winneconne's first points in the second half. I check that back. Second basket here of the second half. Here's a three by Ripon. Good! That's Ellie Ross.
That's her first three of the night, as far as I know,
yes,
unofficially. And Ross delivered it at the right time.
And now the press gets a tie-up and a steal.
Noldoff with the theft.
To Ross. Ballman, three, wing left side. The rebound is going to be Resop.
Look at Resop.
She put it up and in, and she drew a foul. Emma Resop.
Boy, somebody tell Resop she's only a 10th grader because she's playing like a fifth-year senior. Look at that. They're down 10. She has the opportunity to make this a single-digit contest.
Nice job, Emma Resop, fighting for that rebound. She got it and put it up and in and drew the foul against Jada Kaiser.
We're starting to see the matchup we thought we'd see with Winneconne coming in. She does deliver a three-point play, Resop does. There's that full court pressure again by Ripon.
All right, so Ripon gets the ball again, knocked away by Carson Ballman on the press. And she has it in the left corner. Resop underneath the basket. Shot is up, no good. She gets her own rebound, tries again, her own rebound again, and she's fouled on the third attempt.
Who does she think she is? Bumby from a year ago? What was her name? What was Bumby's first name? God darn it.
Yeah, I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But the foul is on Jada Kaiser again, her third, team's third, and Emma Resop gets 2 free throws. First one's no good.
Allie Bumby.
I knew it started with an A, but I couldn't think of it.
Allie, yeah, that's great relentlessness on the boards. Don't ask me to say that word again.
Emma Resop missed the first, as I said. Will get the second one. And this one is going to be good.
Solid.
Our American Family Insurance scoreboard now, Winneconne 35, Ripon 27. They have it within 8. Here's a pass, now way in the back court yet. Winneconne has yet to get it across the timeline. They're struggling with it. Emma Nodolf steals the ball away, and it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Ripon's ball.
Wow.
Nice job on the defense, Adeline Nodolf.
Big opportunity here on the inbounds.
And the Tigers will inbound it. Brent Carlson underneath the basket, left side. And she's looking. She does get it in now. And it was to Nodolf, back to Carlson, back out now to Ross.
That'll be on Winneconne.
Ross got fouled.
Yeah. They're playing some tight defense. Winneconne doesn't like getting the ball stolen, so it's getting physical out there right now. Non-shooting.
Olivia Knobloch with the foul, her second, team's fourth. Ripon gets the inbound. They'll go to the backcourt to Nodolf with it.
Ripon's back in this game.
They are down by 8 here. Making a move, Carson Ballman to Emma Resop. Drives to the basket. No good. Gets her own rebound. And no good, but she drew another foul.
Resop back for 2 more from the charity stripe. This will be her 5th and 6th opportunities here. Coach Noldoff doing a good job saying, you know what, we're just kind of just doing a bunch of nothing here in the first half. Let's see if we can make our own luck. And with that defense, makes that first one. Free throw, Resop does. So they've turned offense because of that defensive press. They've turned it into offense, and it's amazing how it becomes so addictive for all the players. To all of a sudden, they're playing at a high energy.
And
solid.
Resop gets the next one. So now our American Family Insurance scoreboard has it. Winneconne 35, Ripon 29. What an early second half for the Tigers. This time,
that's a walk.
Winneconne did get the ball over, but no call on that travel.
Yeah.
And the Wolves have it. They're still fumbling with the ball. It's double teamed out there, and Brent Carlson knocks it out of bounds.
They are uncomfortable. Ripon doubling the ball when they can. Pinned her against the baseline. They were fortunate to have it go off of Ripon.
So Winneconne will inbound it right in front of the bench into that corner. And it was going to be given to Knobloch on a post. And she lost it, and I think she hit her head on the ground. Yep. But Emma Resop gets the ball, and she drove all the way down to the length of the court, but traveled underneath the basket.
Yeah, Olivia Knobloch did. I'll tell you what, she did. Yeah. You could hear it from up here through our headset. She banged the back of her head on the floor when they went to tie her up on the dribble in the lane. So she leaves.
Yep, and coming in was Grace Mitchell now for the Wolves. Now on the inbound press, Ripon fouls Adeline Nodolf. That'll be her third. So her third, team's third. 13:30 remaining in the second half. Our score is the Wolves 35, the Tigers 29.
Got to stay with that pit bull mentality if you're Ripon right now. Okay, they're going smaller right now with Resop sitting. This is going to be pivotal for Ripon.
Libby Gatsky comes in the game now for the Tigers. And it's another turnover. Libby Gatsky got the loose ball on a bad pass by Winneconne.
Slow it up if you're Reese Brooks. Take your time.
So Brent Carlson into the lane. She lost her dribble. It's underneath the Ripon basket, and we're going to have a held ball. The arrow remains with Ripon.
Okay, you got to take a big breath. Once you get the turnover, get into your offense. Unless, if the lane is there, go ahead and attack. But if it's not, don't force the ball if you're Ripon.
All right, the Tigers will inbound it underneath their basket right side with Carlson. She gets it over here to Gatsky. Gatsky to Reese Brooks, and left side, Carson Ballman with it. And Ballman back to Rost. Reese Brooks, wing left side. Gatsky, top of the circle.
Oh, to the double team. Look out.
Yep. And she traveled.
Yeah, you do not try to dribble between the two defenders. And that's what happens. You get the turnover. You got all the time in the world with no shot clock.
Well, we're glad to have you along on AM 1600 WRPN and 93.1 FM. The Wave, as well as streaming online at youtube.com/Ripon Channel.
Winneconne slows it up. They reversed the ball, got it over the timeline.
It's Winneconne 35, Ripon 29 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's a pass underneath to Grace Mitchell. Her shot is no good, but it's Libby Gatsky with the rebound, and then she drew a foul.
I'll tell you what was nice about that was the denial. Not only did they defensively Ripon in the forecourt get Winneconne to pick up the ball, but then they denied to the first person that they wanted to pass to, Winneconne. They didn't give that person, make them available, and that's what good defense does. And then, like you just said, they got the tie-up and the theft.
So Ripon's ball again. 12:40 remaining here in the second half. Here's Carlson. It was the right side to Ross. She's on the wing. Cross-court pass through Reese Brooks.
Catch it. Don't try to recover a loose ball with a dribble.
And Libby Gatsky wing. Ballman posting up. Nice pass to Reese Brooks in the lane, but her shot was blocked, and Winneconne will get the ball back. He gets a pass, but knocked out of bounds by Bryn Carlson.
Great anticipation by Bryn. I like the offensive play. Bauman to Reese Brooks. It was just like you said, Winneconne with a nice blocked shot.
All right, the inbound now to Rogers for the Wolves. That's Taylor Rogers, a senior, 5'7". She's still dribbling with it, wing right side. Going to go out here to Schaefer. Schaefer to Gardner, around the horn here. And it was Verkeilen for a while. Now into the lane. Now back out for a three, and it's no good. Rebound.
Nice.
Underneath. It was Libby Gatsky fighting for it. It became loose. Carson Ballman came up with it.
Yeah, she
and
was.
We have a timeout.
Yes. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Skinny little Gatsky there with those big Wolves, and she had it. She had it. What a great seal she had. And then Bauman helped her out.
11 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the second half here. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard has the Wolves 35, the Tigers 29. What a turnaround in the second half.
Right. Now, what I'd like to see with that lineup, when you don't, a lot of times, Grace Mitchell hasn't been out there sometimes, and nor since she hit her head, Olivia Knobloch. What I'd like to see is that half-court defense by Ripon, not so much retreat. I'd like them to get them to their faces. I think they've exposed Winneconne with pressure on that press that they don't like it, and they have a propensity to turn the ball over. I think they'll do the same thing if you kind of be a little more aggressive on the half-court defense as well. At least try it, see what happens.
Tigers will get the inbound, and it's Reese Brooks on the inbound.
No.
Bryn Carlson will bring it up for Ripon.
The other thing I noticed, sometimes they're fronting on the lane line, Bauman, and she's open for a lob to the basket.
And it was going to be Libby Gatsky to Carson Ballman. She's like triple team down there. Now Gatsky came away with the loose ball, but it was now called a held ball. Arrow goes to the Wolves. Yeah, I was going to say, could have let him play that out, Marty.
Yeah, very quick whistle. Don't understand it.
Ripon would have ended up with the ball, too. Gatsky had the possession.
She had it. Yeah, there was nobody with that.
Yeah. All right, so Winneconne breaks the press. Nice passing all the way down to Addison Verkeilen for two.
Yep, that all started with ball reversal. Nice job by the Wolves.
So Reese Brooks now bringing it up here. There's Ross with the ball, double team. Going to have to dribble out of there, which she does. Between the circles, left side, Reese Brooks has it. And she is looking now, a couple of dribbles into the corner, and she gets it knocked away from behind.
There you go.
But Bryn Carlson to the free throw line. Reese Brooks for a three, left side, in and out, no good.
What
Rebound,
a board.
Ripon. And it's up Bryn Carlson. She misses the first, misses the second. It's out of bounds now, and it's Ripon ball.
Little skinny Bryn Carlson. Boy, is she around the ball in so many ways.
So it's the Tigers basketball underneath the basket on the right side. They'll be inbounding it. And it's a bounce pass. Tried to get it to Carson Ballman, but it was stolen away by Winneconne. Here they come the other way very quickly. Dribbling it up was Camille Brayman. Goes off to the left side. Shot, left-handed shot. Good looking shot by Taylor Rogers.
Basketball is a game of runs, and right now Winneconne has reclaimed that with back-to-back baskets.
Yep, they are up by 10 once again. There's a three by Ripon, no good. And it's rebounded by the Wolves. 39-29 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 10:30 remaining in this second half. Here come the Wolves now into
She
the
wants
lane.
to go left.
And
there you go.
She lost control of the ball.
Double team.
And now it's Ballman the other way. She's going to take it to the hoop, and she drew a foul.
Good move by Bauman. It was a double team. I'm not sure who the player was. Was that Knobloch? No, Knobloch's on the bench.
I think it was 10, Taylor Rogers.
Okay. Good double on Taylor. She got nervous with the ball when they doubled her. They coughed it up. And then Bauman with a smart move, attacking the rim with the defender on her, creating contact.
She misses the first free throw. She is still shut out of this game tonight.
Yeah.
Averaging, what does she average? About 18, 17 a game? 16? 16 a game, and she's still shut out. Unusual, very unusual. And now she gets her first points of the night, her first point of the night. All right, 39-30 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. The Wolves on top. Winneconne looking to break the press.
There you go.
And, the ball went over Libby Gatsky's head and picked up by a Winneconne player who took it to the basket, and she drew a foul.
Yeah, Gatsky over the back. The goalie in that type of press, you want the Ripon player back a little further. Goalie, and what better example, because then they would have got the long deflection. Instead, Winneconne is rewarded with some free throws.
For Libby Gatsky, her first personal fourth-team foul. The free throw by Addison Verkylen. She misses the first. She'll get a second.
I like the way some of these smaller players for Ripon are sticking their nose in there in the rebounds, Gatsky being one of them.
And that second one is good.
Off the springboard, soft rims.
Yep, she has 6 points on the night.
It was 1.5 gainer and then down through the cylinder.
Jada Kaiser will come into the game now for Winneconne. Ripon will inbound. They'll have to travel the length of the court.
Well, 10 minutes, 11 seconds on the American Family scoreboard halfway through the second half, and Ripon with a chance, down by 10, to come back and steal this.
And the Tigers have it with Rost, and Rost will go to Nodolf. Right corner is Bryn Carlson with it. She's going to drive to the basket, stops, double team. Carson Ballman and back to the corner. She's going to drive into the lane, stops, dishes it off to Nodolf. She wanted a shot, and she decided to go to the basket, shoot, no good, but she drew a foul.
She did a dribble relocate, showed the jump shot, got the defender in the air, went baseline, little running floater, and like you said, she's going to shoot too. Strong with the ball. I'm watching Coach Bumby over there indicating what to do on that.
The foul, by the way, was on Camille Brayman, her first, team's 8th already of the half for Winneconne. Adeline Nodolf misses the first free throw, and she misses the second as well. And Winneconne gets the board.
Deflection by Bauman.
Now a shot left side, wide open, no good, but rebound out of there by Camille Brayman.
That's what you want against that press. Take the quick jump shot if you're Winneconne. And they did, but they got the offensive rebound, and now a foul on Ripon.
Yeah, Addison Verkylen had the ball on the post there, and she was double-teamed, and one of the Tigers reached. And that Tiger who reached was Libby Gatsky, her second personal.
Ari Brooks in for the Tigers. Now she can do both things. She can score and rebound, so that's a good adjustment there.
Winneconne will inbound the ball. They get it in, but it's stolen away by Carson Ballman. She's going to take it the other way, all the way to the basket, and she lost control of the ball, unfortunately, and it goes out of bounds to Winneconne.
She tried to split the defenders, and it wasn't there.
She gave it a good effort. They had the right idea. 9:22 remains in the second half. Wolves 40, Tigers 30 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
Go back to the inbounder for it crossed on that pressure of Ripon.
Yep, Winneconne is still facing this pressure, and it draws another turnover as the Tigers D continues to do well on the press.
Well, what they did, they got the ball to the inbounder. Inbounder came in with it, and then the person that made the pass tried to go back, and there was nobody there. Rost kind of upset the apple cart there defensively.
All right, Adeline Nodolf had the ball, and now it's going to be over and back as the ball got tipped by a Ripon player into the back court, and it's over and back.
Unforced error there by Ripon on their attack.
So Winneconne will inbound it right basically in front of the scores table, and Winneconne bench, they get it in, but Brent Carlson steals it.
She fronts the inbound and got the easy steal.
That she did, and now she comes the other way. It's Carson Ballman on the wing right side. Almost had it kind of knocked away, but she gets it back. Now she's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound to the Wolves, and trying to get it out of there. They do, finally.
Stop ball.
And it was Brayman who brings it up. Well, hands it off here now to Rogers. Rogers dribbling into the left corner, then stops. Carlson guarding her. And back out on top here to Schaefer. Schaefer goes all the way across to the right side now. And we'll dish it off into that right corner with it is going to be Gardner. She's going to change the dribble, goes to the lane, shot up no good. Rebound out of there by Nodolf, and she drew a foul on the loose ball.
Well, Nodolf stuck her nose in there. There's a shocker, right? She was on the ball. She was giving Neela Gardner everything and more, and she shot the ball, and just good defense by Nodolf. She gets fouled, and look who's shooting. Now, she missed her last two free throws. I know she's better than that. So, with 8:23 remaining, down by 10 still, let's see if she can get them to single digits.
Foul is on Neela Gardner, her third, team's ninth. And Adeline Nodoff makes the free throw, her first point of the night. So she gets the second one. And this one is up and in and out, no good. Rebound to the Wolves. Dishing it off here now to Rogers. Rogers bounce pass here to Kaiser. Kaiser to the basket. She tries to pass the ball off to Mitchell, who was racing towards the basket, but Ripon knocked it out of bounds.
But what happened was Bauman knocked it off of Mitchell.
That's what I meant, yeah. So yeah, you were right. Good defense.
So Ripon, they're D'ing up on all from baseline to baseline and being rewarded with that. We got a timeout called.
8:07 remaining in the second half. It's now our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Winneconne 40, Ripon 31. We'll be back after these messages.
Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Holman Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun.
All right, back at Ripon High School, the Tigers den. 8:07 remaining in this second half here. Ripon called the timeout.
So you got Bauman, Nodloff, Rost, Carlson, and Ari Brooks out there for the Tigers. And they got the ball.
Ripon does have the ball. Adeline Nodoff gets it in across the timeline after getting the pass. Carson Ballman now drives to the basket. A Winneconne player slipped and fell. And
she got into the feet of Ballman.
Is that what it was?
Yep. Yeah, defensively, and she's getting called for the foul, and rightfully so. Now, that was the play coming off the timeout by Coach Nodloff. And this is nice because it stops the game, as they always say, with a free throw. And here's 2 free throws. Because I think they're in the super bonus now.
They are. Double bonus. It's a 10th team foul.
So
the foul was on Taylor Rogers, her first.
Great opportunity for Ripon.
Yep. Carson Ballman gets 2 free throws here and makes the first.
Solid. They're down 9. Now make it 8. This can make it a 7-point deficit. And the other thing it does, if she can make this, it'll allow them to set up the full court 1-2-2 press. Short.
And it's no good, but the rebound comes out to the Wolves. Bringing it across the timeline is going to be Grace Mitchell. Drives it all the way to the basket. No good. Rebound.
2 Ripon players.
Two Ripon players fighting for it, but Ari Brooks comes away with it.
Yeah, she took it from Ross. Ross is going, who is that?
Adeline Nodoff gets it across the timeline for Ripon. Goes over now to Carson Ballman. Ballman top to the free throw line. Left side. Carlson 3. No good. Just around the rim and out.
Yeah, good shot. That's a travel.
And now Winneconne gets it back. Bringing it up here, Schaefer.
That's a travel.
And the ball is loose on the floor.
And a
Stolen
steal.
away, Ari Brooks, Adeline Nodoff. It's 1-on-1 to the basket, left side. Nodoff shot up, no good, but she drew a foul.
She does a nice job. She stayed down, let the defender get above her shoulders, and then went into her, got the contact. The referee down on the baseline did not make the call. The referee on top saw it, and he blew the whistle. By the way, these referees, they work together quite nicely.
Free throw's no good. The foul is on Jada Kaiser, her 4th.
Yeah, if there's something you want to talk about, it's the free throw shooting in the second half by Ripon that's preventing them from being close to tied, actually.
7:19 remaining in the game here.
There you go.
Second one's good. It's now Winneconne 40, Ripon 33 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Wolves get the ball in. Got it across the timeline to Jada Kaiser now, top of the circle. Side.
They're still unsettled. This is where I'm not going to let them bail out and get comfortable. I'm going to get up in their grill like Noldoff does. And they're very on the edge of turning it over.
And they did turn it over on a bounce pass to the sideline, and Ripon pressure causes the turnover.
The first half, it was all about Winneconne half-court defense, making Ripon very unproductive and uncomfortable. And because of what Coach Nodoff did with Ripon in the second half and that full-court press, it's paid dividends the other way.
So Ripon gets the ball back. Here's Carson Ballman into the lane. She lost control of the ball, though. Now it's a bounce pass the other way up to the basket and a travel.
No, they're going to call the foul on Ross. I think that's a tough call because Ross, we had the good view of it. Ross just bothered the shot and ran in there, but they called the foul, so that's what it's going to be.
And, I don't agree with that call. I think she traveled well before the foul. But nonetheless, Ellie Ross, second personal foul, and it's a 6-team. It's also a shooting foul, so Winneconne gets 2 free throws.
I'm seeing a few walks down here, quite frankly, coming off. Once they get into the forecourt, Winneconne, they're still unsettled. And I'm seeing, I think, some walks that they're getting away with.
Jada Kaiser makes the first free throw, so she gets the second one, and that's also good.
She's solid free throw shooter, Kaiser. Very nice.
She has 11 points on the night. 6:40 remaining in the second half now. 42-33. Winneconne on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Making a drive to the basket was Ellie Ross, but she lost control of the ball. There's a tie-up, but the arrow goes to Ripon.
Hey, here's the problem. We are watching back-to-back possessions by Ripon in the half-court offense, trying to dribble penetrate through the defense, and they're losing the ball. Trust your teammates.
Brent Carlson did get the ball in up to Nodolf, top of the circle. She drives to the basket, takes a shot. Good! Adeline Nodolf.
Tough take. Crossover right to left. A little floater. Nice job by Nodolf.
Press is still on here.
Oh, yeah.
Winneconne trying to get it across the timeline. Jada Kaiser finally does. And she's going to hand it off here now to Schaefer.
I don't think you can sag. That's right. You can't sag. You got to get up on them because Winneconne has shown they will. There's a walk.
There's a travel. It was. So it's another turnover. Tigers ball.
Stay in their grill. They do not like being pressed whatsoever. Backcourt or trapped in the forecourt.
You know, if Ripon can continue to get some stops, but they need some offense here.
Yeah. Now, trust your teammates. Get some good passing angles. Don't try to do it all on your own.
Here's Nodolf on the wing left side. Pass goes to Carson Ballman. To the right now is going to be Carlson into the corner. Posting up Ari Brooks, and she got trapped in there. But she stepped out of bounds, and it's a turnover.
Now, I think no way does Carlson make that pass. She has to appreciate the double team against the baseline of the person she's trying to pass to.
And Ari Brooks steals the ball. Goes to Nodolf to Brent Carlson underneath the Brooks. Shot is up.
Pass.
Oh, it didn't fall, but Ari Brooks gets to go to the line for 2.
What a theft by Ari Brooks, and finds her teammate. And then just when you think Brent Carlson has a good shot, she gives it up to her teammate for a better shot, Ari Brooks.
Shot is up and good for Ari Brooks. She's had a pretty good night here tonight. 8 points.
Even when they were struggling in the first half, she was getting rebounds and points.
Don't look now, but it's down to 6. Could be 5, and it is.
2-possession game, 5:35 remaining in the contest. There's that full court press by Ripon.
Our score from the American Family Insurance scoreboard, 42-37 Winneconne. Mitchell gets it across. It was tipped to Kaiser. Kaiser gets a nice pass underneath.
You live with it, you die with the press. Yeah. They've broken it twice here, Winneconne.
Camille Brayman gets the layup and in, so now the lead is back to 7. Here's Nodolf with the ball. Driving into the lane, stops. Oh, her pass was stolen away by Winneconne. And Carson Ballman tried to steal it back. Almost did, but didn't quite get it. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Winneconne. 5:02 remaining in this game. It's Winneconne 44, Ripon 37 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
Yeah, so the issue with the Tigers now is you got to stop turning it over. They're not quite sure what they want to do after they get the theft or create turnovers on Winneconne. They get into their half-court offense, and they're not being able to do what they want to do. And but the one thing you don't want to do is try to dribble through the gauntlet. A couple players for Ripon have done that, and they've turned it over. And I think they get nervous when they dribble penetrate. There's an old expression, dribble with a purpose. You don't dribble just because you're nervous and pick it up and look to see what you can do. And that's what's happening too frequently. But they're doing a heck of a job. They're back in the game because of that press. They've made a Winneconne team that looked, what was that halftime score, my friend? My goodness.
Oh, it was 31 to, 15?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, and they've crawled right back into this.
Down by 7. The inbound is good for Schaefer for Winneconne. Bringing it across the timeline now for the Wolves. Being guarded out there by Ellie Ross.
Tightly, good job.
Going to hand it off now to Grace Mitchell, the freshman. Left side, that's Kaiser with it. Kaiser back out on top here to Schaefer. Schaefer hands it off to Rogers. Rogers, Kaiser. Winneconne in no hurry now, leading by 7.
Yeah.
Into the right corner, and Ross has her trapped. The pass goes into the lane, though, to Rogers. And
That'll
Rogers,
go on Brent Carlson.
Yeah, Rogers takes a shot, and Brent Carlson follows.
Yeah, hey, Brent, don't help her up. That's just, get back to your teammates. Nice defense. So they're coming off that timeout, and I think the Winneconne coach is saying, hey, play like you have the lead here.
Brent Carlson's 3rd personal, 7th team, but Winneconne gets 2 free throws, and the first one is no good. The 2 free throws here, shooting the ball, is Taylor Rogers.
Good
she
matchup.
has 4 points tonight.
I'm sorry. Good matchup has been Riley Brooks on Brauman, number 20, down low. Those two are really going at it, Ari Brooks and Brauman.
Shot is up, and it is good.
That was more solid.
All right, so 5 for Taylor Rogers, 45-37, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 4:18 remaining in the second half.
There
Ari
you go.
Brooks underneath, off glass, good! For Ari Brooks. She's got 11.
There's that trap.
And the trap is working. Carson Ballman now right in front of the Ripon bench, and the Winneconne player traveled, and it's Tigers ball.
Yep, they got up the line, and they used Bauman used the sideline out of bounds like a second off defensive player, created that turnover.
Ripon can get within 4. That would be the closest they've been since way early in the first half if they could make a basket. But Brent Carlson in the left corner traveled with it.
She traveled with it. So these mistakes by Ripon are costly, but they're still in it because of their ability to create the mistakes on Winneconne.
Hey, and it's a steal by Carson Ballman. She passes it into the lane to Nodolf, who is then fouled.
By Taylor Rogers for Winneconne. And Bauman just says, oh, you're turning the ball, you knock it right to me? I got to grab it, it's in my chest.
Taylor Rogers gets the foul, her second. And Adeline Nodolf will shoot the free throw. She makes the first.
She's zeroing in now. She was 1 of 4 earlier here in the second half, getting to the free throw line. Now she's starting to make them. Look at that.
Yep, she makes another one. So now it is within 4. 45-41, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. The closest the Tigers have been to Winneconne since early in the first half.
Game on. Got the ball to the middle and then flushed down to the sidelines. They're into the forecourt now.
3:35 remaining in the second half. Wolves have it. There's a bad pass. Cross court. Tigers ball.
That's that nervousness. Jada Kaiser, an ill-advised skip pass. Just too much on it. Too much up the line, too, for her, the intended receiver.
Tigers can cut it in half again here if they can get this basket. It's going to be Carson Ballman, left corner, making a move. Will stop. Pass it over here to Ross.
There.
Carlson, Nodolf, 3, right corner. No good. Rebound comes out of there by Winneconne's Mitchell. Quickly to Kaiser, left side. Shot no good. Rebound Carson Ballman at the 3:05 mark here.
Quick shot by Winneconne. They break the press. They wanted to attack with a jump shot. I'm going to attack if I break it to the rim.
Second half now, under 3 minutes to play. 45-41 Winneconne on our American Family Insurance scoreboard.
Good spacing by Ripon. They got it wide.
Here's a 3 by Carson Ballman, no good. Rebound Winneconne. Here's Grace Mitchell taking it to the hoop, lays it up and in.
Pretty take by the 9th grader. Up and under with the scoop shot. Gets it up by 6 on the American Family scoreboard.
Yep, now down to 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second half. Here's Carson Ballman, 3, left side, no good.
Follow that shot.
Rebound Winneconne. Mitchell has it. She's going to bring it across the timeline and stop. At the 3-point line.
Good
Goes
decision
out.
by the 9th grader.
Goes to Schaefer. Schaefer here to Kaiser. Kaiser now still looking. Going to hand it off here to Schaefer once again.
I don't think you sag here, Noldoff. Don't sag. Almost throws it into the backcourt.
And Winneconne is going to take a timeout.
Yeah. Now, do not sag. So just because your person doesn't have the ball, don't let them get the easy out to receive the ball. You deny them.
full timeout, so 2:06 remaining in the second half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard, Winneconne 47, Ripon 41, back after these messages.
Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. Floral Expressions is a full-service floral shop conveniently located inside of Webster's Marketplace. From centerpieces to balloon bouquets, full wedding flowers to custom and sentimental remembrance arrangements, Floral Expressions is here to help. Inside of Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
All right, we are back at the Tigers' Den. Got some action here, some tenseness. It's Winneconne 47, Ripon 41 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 2:06 remaining here in the second half.
So if I'm Ripon, and this is just me, if I'm Ripon, I'm going to get belly button to belly button because they've shown that they will travel, throw the ball away in the half-court offense, Winneconne I'm talking about. So Ripon, get up on them tight. Do not sag on them.
And the inbound almost stolen away. Good effort by Carson Ballman. Almost had it.
Yeah.
Winneconne does get it as the inbound came in front of the Winneconne bench. Tough place to do it. So the right side over to Kaiser on the wing.
Don't give them the out. Don't give them. Good
job. Now Nodolf.
Good
and
job.
It's a travel.
Good job.
Defense.
And Ross denied the outlet. When she picked up the ball and had a dead ball, Ross did not let her person catch the ball. She panicked. And Ripon has the turnover.
They do. Adeline Nodolf will bring it up now. 1:45 remaining in the second half here. Left corner. It was knocked away by Camille Brayman of Winneconne.
Good idea. That was a good idea. Feeding the wing to the block. Just got deflected.
So Ripon gets the inbound. Adeline Nodolf, top of the circle, dribbled it off her foot, but was able to chase it down. Gets it back right side. Here's Carson Ballman. Free throw line goes left side. Here's a three. Up
Looks
and good. Ellie Ross.
One possession game. Minute 26 remaining in the American Family Insurance scoreboard.
47-44 now. Tigers just down by 3. Winneconne across the timeline. They have it.
Yeah.
And Adeline Nodolf gets called for a foul.
You don't have to foul. You got lots of time here. I'm not going to foul, but I'm going to play him tight. She put her hands on the back and forced the ref to blow the whistle.
That's her 4th personal. It's still bonus as it's only the 8th team foul, but pressure free throws now for Neela Gardner of Winneconne. A bonus.
They seem to shoot free throws pretty good.
Made the first one.
Yeah, as a team, I don't know what they are, but my impression just from watching this game, they're pretty good free throw shooters.
So she's going to get a second now. And it is up and no good, but Bryn Carlson runs down the rebound. It's 48-44, 70 seconds remaining in this game. Here comes Carlson all the way to the basket, makes a move in the lane, shoots it up and good.
What a step through and then to the left hand to finish.
Now it's within 2, and Winneconne breaks the press pretty easily. The shot is up.
Good foul.
And no good by Neela Gardner, but she's fouled there by Ellie Ross.
Good foul by Ross to get back, use her speed. You make her earn it. You don't give her the easy deuce. And she made sure that it wasn't a potential three-point play. Good job by the senior, Ellie Ross.
And Ellie Ross, that's her 3rd personal, 9th team, and we're going to have a full timeout. So 54 seconds remaining in the second half. It's Wolves 48, Tigers 46 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, and we'll be back after these messages.
Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lectures, never any pressure. They truly believe in treating you the way you want to be treated, with friendly and compassionate dental care. Silver Creek Dentistry for all your dental needs. Hometown Radio, the home of the Wave and the Bug, is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN 93.1 FM and AM 1600 and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area.
Back at Tigers Den, we've got a tense one here. 54 seconds remaining in the second half. 48-46 Winneconne on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Winneconne is at the free throw line, though. And let's see, they're going to be shooting 2 free throws. Yes, they are. And the shooter will be Neela Gardner. She has 7 points here tonight, has made 3 free throws.
Well, there you go. Like I said, I haven't seen really a weak free throw shooter on this Wolves team. Look at that.
That one's good. 49-46 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Winneconne led this game, by about 21 points, I think, at the highest amount.
Yeah, all of that. Here, this makes it a 2-possession game. She missed.
Bryn Carlson gets the rebound.
Ripon can tie with a 3, my friend.
Yes, they can. Here we go. It's Rost with it. Back to Carlson, right side, Adeline Nodal.
44 seconds.
Yep. Here we go, a 3, left side wing, off the rim, no good. Ari Brooks fighting for the rebound, but Winneconne gets away with it with Mitchell, and Grace Mitchell is going to draw a foul.
Now they got what they wanted, and that's Rost on the wing, wide open, just long on the iron.
Yeah.
And then it was a one and done, though. Ripon fighting for that offensive rebound, just couldn't get it. So now you got to start kind of hoping that they get a little chink in their armor here and don't keep making all these free throws if you're Winneconne.
That was the 5th foul for Adeline Nodoff, so she's done for the evening.
So Reese Brooks will come in for her.
35.6 seconds remaining in the second half here. 49-46 at the free throw line. Grace Mitchell, 3 points tonight.
Everybody with 2 free throws now. These are big.
And she misses the first.
Whoa, Bob, that's big because
it is.
Because you can come down and once again tie with a 3.
Let's see.
2-point possession here.
Second one is coming up, and it is good.
Solid by Grace Mitchell, the 9th grader.
All right, 50-46, American Family Insurance scoreboard. Carlson, Ballman, right corner, going to drive to the basket, goes up off glass, no good. Rebound out of there to Mitchell of Winneconne.
That should do it.
22 seconds remaining, and Grace Mitchell gets fouled in that corner.
So now with a 4-point lead, a 2-possession game, I think the freshman should psychologically feel a lot more comfortable at the line right now.
The foul is on Reese Brooks, her first. Yes, Grace Mitchell, now 4 points. She's averaging, what did we say, 18?
Yeah, she averages actually just 11. But
11.
But she'll give you 9 rebounds, and she'll give you 1.5 assists a game.
The rebounds. Well, she has 5. She makes the first free throw, so she has 5 points tonight.
Yes.
21.1 seconds remaining.
So she's just south of averaging a double-double for a 9th grader.
Second one is no good. Ari Brooks gets the rebound. Here comes Ross.
Ross, shoot it.
Left corner, Reese Downs, 3, no good. Rebound bouncing out of there. Grace Mitchell again with it. And she's going to pass it, but stolen away by Ellie Ross. If you couldn't control, it's out of bounds.
51-46, that should do it. Ripon came back in the second half with a great effort, but it's just too much to dig out. Now you're playing against the clock.
Yep. 8 seconds remaining, and we're going to have a timeout by the Wolves. And it is a full timeout. So anyway, 8.5 seconds remaining. Our score here now, Winneconne 51. Ripon 46 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Marty, what you got?
Well, that's going to move Winneconne with this win here tonight to 2-2 in conference. Ripon down to 0-3, where they'll be matched evenly with Plymouth at 0-3 currently in conference. Plymouth tonight is at, where are they? They're off tonight. That's right. So, but we're going to be back in action here with the boys tomorrow night, right here with the Winneconne boys, and see if the Tigers can get a conference win, because they're 0-2 in conference right now. This game, wow. I mean, to Ripon to be down huge double digits at halftime. Really, Winneconne played great half-court defense on Ripon, never let Ripon get on track offensively. A decent amount of turnovers in the first half. And when Coach Noldoff came out, he released the Kraken. They went to that 1-2-2 press, all in the backcourt. Winneconne didn't know what hit them. Ripon gave themselves a chance to win tonight when they were down big in the first half, you know.
Yeah, well, There's 8.5 seconds to go. It's 51-46 Winneconne. They will inbound the ball.
Right,
in front
I'm
of
talking
the
like
student section.
Yes, I am talking foregone conclusion here.
The inbound goes high over to Grace Mitchell. She has it. She's going to bring it back out on top. And then on a long pass over here to Schaefer with 3-2. And that is going to do it. Our final score on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, the Winneconne Wolves 51 and the Ripon Tigers 46. So the Tigers still remain winless in the conference.
Yep.
They go to 1-7 overall, and the Wolves get their second win in the conference.
You know, what's going to be interesting to me is Coach Noldoff going to start thinking in terms of Jesse Noldoff thinking, you know what, maybe sometimes to get our offense going, we need to start the game with our defense. So don't be surprised if the next girls game that we do, my friend, which will be on Monday versus Chilton, the non-conference action on Monday at 7 o'clock in the evening, 7:30 in the evening, is start the game in a press.
Yeah,
you know,
see what happens.
If that's what it takes to get your energy level high, to get you flying around on defense like your hair is on fire, and to give you high percentage baskets on transition points because of the mistakes you're creating with that press, go for it. You know, the only downside is you get tired, and they're not our age, so you know, I say our age. Heck, I'm older than you. Anyway, I mean, to see them come out and play the way they did in the second half was exciting.
Let's review the scoring quickly. Bryn Carlson, 10 for the Tigers. Ari Brooks, 11. Emma Riesop, 11. It was Adeline Nodoff, 6. Ellie Rost, 6. Carson Ballman, 2. For Winneconne, Jada Kaiser, 11. Taylor Rogers, 5. Neela Gardner, 8. Addison Verkylen, 6. Camille Brayman, 2. Olivia Knobloch, 12. Grace Mitchell has 5.
Yeah, Brayman, not Brauman. My bad on the pronunciation for that player for Winneconne.
We want to thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible tonight. Also, our workers behind the scenes. We do certainly appreciate that.
Yeah, Jim Soik on the camera tonight for us. And then we always get Patrick Cronin, too. Normally on the camera, he's working the dials tonight with you and me up here in the booth. And then I'm not sure if it was Jason Mansmith or Sarah Tesich back on the board. They never, never quite know that. But, man, what a nice effort. What a nice effort by Ripon.
Well, Marty and I will be back here tomorrow night when it's a boys' game versus the Winneconne Wolves. So we hope that you will take the time of your Friday night to join us to watch and or listen to the broadcast here that we will have for you Friday night. Final score once again, Winneconne Wolves 51, Ripon Tigers 46. We thank you for listening in here tonight. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night, and until tomorrow night, we'll talk to you then. You have been listening to Ripon High School Girls Basketball.